striking right from the beginning. Really interesting use of pace and musical score to create an invitation into this world and just sensorily invest in their journey. Really interesting juxtaposition for me between the confinement of the walls, but also the support of them at moments, as that was the only way to use touch to explore and move out of the space. Really great use of textures as well. In talking about touch, I could really feel the environment, the dust, the rubble, the walls breaking apart. It created real viscerality towards it, to it. I think, which was really integral to the piece to translate to the audience through the physicality.
Contemporary sort of choreography that they used to tell the story. I liked how they used that to portray that they're going on this sort of journey, albeit a journey that it seems that doesn't come to a conclusion. I did like how they used the same shot in the beginning and the end to kind of, I guess, close the film well. But yeah, I liked the sort of contemporary journey style approach that the director used. What more I liked about that is the it seemed like there was a use of all the senses, specifically touch, to guide themselves through that sort of tunnel. And I really liked that emphasis. I think that show to do well to kind of make them trust each other more, and that showed sort of the characters that they're in this together and that they need each other to get through this journey.
I get the feeling that these people are trapped. That's kind of how I what I came away with, that they're desperate to escape. Or they are also desperate to escape, but trying to find their way back to one another. It does seem like all of them are running from some unseen threat, but it also doesn't give me a sense of this intense fear, like running for my life. It's just almost like a bit of anxiousness. And then I also noticed that they're touching every surface as they make their way along the hallway. And that made me wonder, what is the purpose of this feeling of connection to the space? This has to mean something. But I didn't get a sense that they had ever found their way out. And so, it also made me think, what are these people going and what are they looking for?
Tunnels represent a passage from one place to the other, yet these characters are stuck going through what seems like the torturous version of Groundhog Day. With each sequence, we essentially begin to recognize that these sequences are being repeated. And although it resembles a sort of representation of a routine, it doesn't mean we're focusing on the same details each go around as we visit them once again. So they are bounded by this sense of routine, and they're breaking down the surface, literally, as you see the remnants of the wall break from their fists and the pieces fall to the floor. The placement of the camera and the angles, we get this viewpoint that's slightly altered, and it makes us uncomfortable as the audience watches. It makes the viewers feel the imbalance of the routine and turning colder as the white lights turn to this blue in the space. It just really focuses on this moment.
You talk about using a location to its fullest potential. You talk about using every bit of the space, really bringing the space to life. You talk about actors really interacting with their surroundings. That's what this film did. I really liked the Dutch angles. I really liked how like it was almost like they were dancing, almost almost choreographed. I thought that was a cool touch, like how it was kind of synced, like how the movements were kind of synced up to the music a little bit, whether that was intentional or not. I kind of liked it. Yeah, overall, it was a creative idea and it created a vibe. So
Most striking feature for me was the cinematography, the camera angles, and also the choreography of the two dancers. It had a weird sense of gravity distortion, where the angles and the way they moved, it gave this weird sense of their bodies just being affected by a form of gravity that wasn't there, which is the magic of movies. But it was very interesting to see.
Such a smart use of the space, namely all the tight hallway work. Just how disorienting it all felt was really just elevated it. It was really smartly done. The movements were great. The way it gave us that sort of claustrophobic feel, but not really pressing it too much. Just really felt smart to me, and just gave it this extra layer